Coke.
What was that one? Quicksand. Quicksand. So Hell Yeah now presents a musical inspired by Quicksand.
Hell of an energy in the office.
Errol, I'm on edge, man. It is tense. It is real tense. The quarterly reports are coming out. And
Fart?
yeah,
If it was on your desk, do it.
if it was on my desk,
Would you lay me off?
I would have to look at the KPIs. The dashboard would tell me what I need to know. Synthesize.
What if the dashboard was ambiguous?
I would look to the Myers-Briggs test. But I don't understand why you're asking me this. Are you nervous about getting fired?
Lay off?
Late start. Corporate separation.
Yeah. I'm nervous. At my last one-on-one, our manager told me that.
No, what?
He told me I was in the bottom 50% of performance.
What?
I'm bottom 50%.
You're bottom 50%.
Yeah, so if they cut half.
That's right. If it's a 50% reduction, presumably it'll be the lower 50%, percentile of which you are a member of. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't want. You're my favorite coworker.
You know you're my favorite coworker.
I don't know what lunchtime would be like if I didn't smell your ham sandwiches. They fucking breathe, dude.
Cure it yourself.
You cure your own ham. That's why you're so incredible, dude. You can do anything you want.
Except be at the top half of performers in my action.
But maybe you just have to try a little bit harder. Look, being a chemical engineer, I understand that you'd be a little bit scared. Particularly since now you've made the transition to finance. The industry you currently work in finance.
It's a larger labor pool. I don't know. I'm sorry, but what it comes down to is I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. It's time for you to start picturing your days without me. It's time for you to picture going to the fridge and there's no bag in front of yours when you reach in. I will be gone and you'll be sitting here. You'll be eating lunch with no small talk to get through it all. You'll be gone, I'll be sitting here. No friends, I fear on It's time for you to plan for a life where I'm gone, for a life where you're alone. It's time for you to get used to working hours straight with no distractions coming over your left shoulder. Welcome and kind. It's time. It's There's no way in it yet, but I can feel it. It's
Yeah, it really sucks that they laid off the bottom 50% of it. Got rid of half the office space too. Anyway, now I'm right next to you.
You sure are.
Yeah.
You sure are.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yep.
So nice to. Can you just say your name again?
I am Clark.
You're Clark.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen, Clark. So glad to be sitting next to you. I just have a couple rules, okay? And I think they're very reasonable. I think they're very simple. If you're gonna have a appointment with your doctor, and you're gonna like give any
A tele-appointment with your doctor.
it's a very normal thing that people do post-COVID.
A telehealth appointment?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa, I shouldn't be picking fights. Cubicle mates, I shouldn't be picking fights. You were
You shouldn't
saying.
be. You should not. That is not how I want to start off this relationship.
Clark, it's a quarter in the pedantic jar. I was hoping that performance improvement plan would.
You know, you were only in the top 75%. So now that they've laid off the bottom 50%, you're in the bottom 50%. Now, as I was saying, if you're gonna have a telemedical appointment with your doctor,
Yeah.
what I need, if you're gonna describe any like invasive or disgusting conditions, you cannot take it here at the desk.
What if it's like like I have a cold? Is that disgusting enough?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends on the color of the mucus, because like if your white blood cells are being expelled, then the color would be more greenish.
I'm
If
sure
it's
you know the
normal,
example.
if it's more just like the sniffles or like a cough or something, a dry cough, that you can take.
Lisa, you seem a little.
Come on!
Counts when it's medical. Thank you.
Lisa, you just seem a little controlling, and I had a really, really great relationship with my old desk mate.
Oh, you
And-
did you? Oh, you had a great relationship with your old desk mate.
Yes.
Guess who had to lay him off?
I'm gonna go ahead and presume you. You'll lay him off again? Give him the job just to fire him? You wouldn't dare.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I will lay off every person in this company until I am at the goddamn top. Do you hear me? Do you misunderstand?
No.
So if you have a telemedicine you're gonna shut the door. You're gonna put the soundproof box over the door. You're gonna take one of those belt boxes that musical theater students use, and you're gonna put it over your head. And then what you're gonna do is give your doctor your sorry little life because they care and I don't.
Lisa, I wish I could report you to HR, but you are HR. What do I do in this situation? Like, as in, like, separate from this personal relationship, as my HR representative, if I'm having a problem with HR, what are my options?
Hey Clark, do you
Yeah.
wanna know something that's absolutely true?
Yeah?
HR is there for the company, not for you. And I'm working in HR, so I know that it's true. The only ones that we're here to protect are those who own and those who invest. HR is here for the company, not for you. So, if you have a problem, go ahead and try, but it is not to me that you're gonna cry. I know that you think that you're gonna be on your side, but that's not the case, and I'll say now out loud, if you have a problem, then it's not allowed, and I can do whatever I want to stop me the crime, 'cause HR is for the company, not for you. HR is for the company, I wonder it's true. You may think that we are here to protect, but we only care about those who own and invest. HR is for the company, not for you. Is that your doctor calling? Hello? This is Lisa. Hi, let's get this all back. I know he used to take his appointments here, but now that's not a trend. Oh, don't cry to me.
You're making my cardiologist cry. My cardiologist
It's not the first time. HR is for the company,
therefore put yourself out of the job again. We've been over
It
this.
just seems like if I fire everybody else, then I have the whole company. But it turns out that if I fire everybody else, I work for no one.
People are the company.
I fail. I keep thinking I'm not gonna do it again, but I can't help myself. Honey,
Honey bear.
should we sit down?
I'll put down the cookies.
You know, I've been going over the performance indicators of our relationship. And you know, there are two of us.
I swear that if you pull down the chart right now, if you pull down the chart right now, you're getting no cookies. That's what these 0 cookies. I'm going to give them to the hostess next door.
You wouldn't.
I'm going to give them to the hostess next door. You know why?
Why?
Because they let us use their pool and stuff. They're kind, and they don't ask for key performance indicators on my lap stroke. Okay? They know I prefer a frog stroke, which is an inefficient stroke. They don't hold that against me. I have hobbies too. I'm just going to hold down the chart.
In this drawer in this side table, I do have a folder.
That folder contains anything but photos for our scrapbook. I swear to God, you are getting no milk for the rest of the week. Don't give me that look. Don't laugh at me, I'm serious. I am serious, honey. I'm putting my foot down. The Iannuzis will get the milk. The Iannuzis will get the milk. You know why?
Why?
Because they have a tennis court in their backyard. They let me play even though my backhand's crap.
Oh, wait, I would like a glass of milk.
Promise not to pull out the folder.
I promise not to pull out the folder.
2%. I told you to WD-40
I made a PowerPoint on my laptop.
Ah!
It says that I love you very much. It says that your gingerbread cookies and your milk is exceeding expectations.
And it says the rate of change on my peripherals is decelerating in the 3rd quarter.
You know, there's only 2 of us, so inevitably one of us is going to be in the bottom 50%.
Then why don't you just be 100%? And I'll be 100%.
This isn't easy for me either.
Those are termination papers. Those aren't even real divorce papers. Termination papers. Those are on letterhead. You read your own letterhead and logo.
It's what I know how to do, okay?
All you know how to do is fire. You don't know how to put it out. milk for yourself and just only drink that milk. You fire and you never put it out. You're worse than an arsonist, I have no doubt. Oh, you fire and you can't put it out. You're worse than the worst arsonist, I have no doubt. You consume, you make your little decks. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for you with a daiquiri on the Ostra's pool deck. You go out to that chum and you fire everyone. You think that's your idea of fun, but you're only gonna be alone. You're only gonna be alone. Fire, but I can't put it out. You're worse than the worst arsonist of this, I have no doubt. Oh, you fire, but you can't put it out. A company of one doesn't give you any clout.
It's just that every time I'm on watching and making sure everyone else does right. If I'm the only one, I have control. No more policies that I have to
You fire, that's all you do. You fire, and that's all that you can do. Oh, baby, I need you. But you fire. Now I'm out.
Initial here for you. You're just acknowledging that this is a you
Oh, Daryl, come crawling back to chemical engineering. Finance wasn't good enough for you, was it?
I overestimated how transferable the skills were.
Said something about the labour market before you left.
Yeah, finance is getting higher rates, it's better hours, and you don't have to work in your enormous vats of dangerous chemicals. was obvious. I'm sorry. It was stupid. Obviously, it was stupid, or I wouldn't be here. And I appreciate you even taking the time to talk to me again. My mouth is as full of crow as I can pack it. I'm just stuck to the gills with crow.
Well, Daryl, we forgive you. I forgive you. To be honest, we're down a few pipetters, and we could use all the extra hands.
All the way down in pipetting?
Yes.
Before I was at least in complex mixing. I don't want to go back to. You know what? Thank you. Pipette.
This is the new pipetter. You ready to come pipette?
If that's the job I can get, then that's the job that I'll do.
It's up to the big boss here. I just pipette, you know? Old Petey pipette. I'll let you make your
No,
decision.
don't. I just. You've pipetted for a long time, Pete.
Oh, God. Been pipetting for God. Probably 50 years. Someone else for pipette. This is took in the bed.
Yes, when I was a pipetter, I did everything that I could to move beyond pipetting as quickly as I could. I guess on the precipice of pipetting, more. Well, how do you do it for so long without?
We're pipette heads.
They're perpetual pipetters.
Welcome back to chemical engineering. You're never getting out this time.
Once they come back, they never leave again.
That's the saying. They leave. They quality of their way.
Once they come back, they never leave.
We both left once, but we came back.
That's going to be me. Well, it has to be. Then it will. Thank you again for the opportunity. I'll do my best.
If you pipette well enough, you can work your way back up to titration.
I don't know if I have it in me to do that again.
Daryl, I've seen your chemical engineering work. I've advertised it for many years, but I think you have what it takes to go all the way to the top.
This isn't the first time I've been on this journey. Chemical engineering isn't the first thing I ever thought I was good at. And finance was only a second.
He moves, the faster he sinks. The more he moves, the faster he sinks.
I was a journalist before I was in chemical engineering. I worked my way up. I was writing absolute tripe for clickbait magazines until I was doing reporting for the Times. And then I said something that went the wrong way at the editor, and I had to start over. And I had to transfer my journalism skills not to chemical engineering yet, because after that I went into gambling machine design. I designed gambling machines. And I started by being the guy who tightens the wheels that spin inside the and I worked my way up to designing crazy digital systems that extracted millions and millions from the elderly and young alike. And then the entire gambling facility, casino, shut down for technically operating outside of the reservation where the practice was made. And then I came to chemical engineering, and I crashed and burned
all night up outside the door every day to come and see my petting. I can't just let it back in at the top.
The more he moves, the faster he sings. The more he moves, the faster he sings. The more he moves, the faster he sings. If my dreams must be forgotten, then I'll just start forgetting. I'll let go of my dreams and get on into pipetting. The more we move, the faster he
So anyway, I'm also in pipetting, recently divorced, brand new job, new career from HR. I laid you off. I can see that I recognize those sad eyes in there.
It's fucked up, but that's how you recognize
I lay off a lot of people.
it. You recognize them by the sadness of their
That's what they look like.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I'm really sincerely trying to make a change. I am not in a position where I can fire anybody. We are equals. We're all friends here. I am a pipetter just like you. I am just trying to build something up instead of tearing things down, because that's all I've ever done.
Don't bother.
That is an incredibly hopeless thing to say, Daryl.
If you don't tear it down, I'll move.
You prepared me for sadness. Pepe! Oh! Peter, Pepe.
Hello, you get what you get with Peter Pan.
And you do not get upset. Why?
Make a bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get to play the game.
It's how they talk. That's who they are as people, and that's how they talk.
God, you know,
Are we a fucking joke to you? Is this a poke?
What? What, because we talk a little different than you? Because we speak a little different than you? Because we do what we do?
We might be from France.
And you're not allowed to ask.
I swore I would never fire anyone. I swore I would never make anyone leave their job.
See? You've already failed at your dream.
No, come on, no, I haven't done it.
Look, we understand that you two maybe aren't pleased with the circumstances of your lives up to the point that have led you to be in here. But if Peter and Pepe can find joy in pipetting, why can't you two? It's kind of like Hakuna Matata but for silence. You know? Like in the movie The Lion.
We call it Pipetta Patata.
Pipetta Patata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Pipetta Patata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Oh, my heart goes rat-ta-ta when I think of Pepe Patata.
All my ears go rat-ta-ta when I think about Pipetta.
The moral of the story is we're having bad days, but we don't let any of those get in
Maybe I can do this again.
Mr. Hofstra, you're so wet from your pool.
I'm like a dolphin. My skin is so slick. And I'm so happy that you could join me in my pool. And now we're on the deck overlooking
The pool, yeah.
We're not actively in the pool, but I am wet from the pool.
Oh, you should have gotten more towels. Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay. I'm so sorry you got laid off.
It is difficult, but I have more time for pool. And I'm finding that with that extra time for pool, I'm finding happiness in different ways that I wasn't finding from work. You must know what that's like.
Yeah, I mean, my wife laid everyone off.
Yeah.
She didn't work, and so now I have to find something brand new for my life.
You are a bit the martyr of the town. Your ex-wife laid off all of us.
Yeah.
This was a factory town.
No, I know, and it's crazy because like you work in that office.
I do.
And you've also been such a great neighbor for such a long time. Would you like a pierogi?
I would love a pierogi.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you. I asked. I was about to say I thought you never asked, but
What's
I
the
asked.
filling?
What's that?
What's the filling?
Cream cheese and pork.
Perfect.
What? I see that look, Mr.
I've
Hofstra.
never heard of that as a pierogi.
Excuse me.
I was so ready, but I've never heard of that as a pierogi before.
Mr. Hofstra.
No,
I
I'm
thought you were
sorry.
different.
I am.
Everyone just makes fun of me because they think I make weird things.
We make fun of you because we hate your ex-wife. Really? It's all about it. There's no ire directed towards you. Look, chap.
You mean all my insecurities are really about my terrible ex-wife?
Yes.
I've been right this whole time.
You're perfect.
Really?
Yeah. It's just that Lisa was pretty rough. And I'm sure she's doing her own arc that we will learn all to forgiven time and the power of the human experience. But we're not mad at you, Chet.
Oh. That's such a relief.
Why do you think I let you use my pool? Whoa!
We love you. You give us milk when we need to borrow some.
And we need so much milk.
I know you're in the pool all day. What? I'm divorced from her now.
I know.
It's just, you guys, I thought I was bad this whole time. No. They told me adults don't drink milk that much. They said, why would you keep a mini fridge with just milk? And give it to your neighbors. They
just unbagged my sandwich.
To let you know, I want to promote you from pipetting.
Thank you.
Oh, physical touch is not appropriate.
Okay.
I'm your boss.
I'm sorry.
It says that on the door to the office. I've had some incidents. I have to make it very clear.
I'm so sorry. It won't happen again, but thank you. Although honestly, I was starting to think maybe I could just pipette until I die and it wouldn't be so bad. But
Well, if you want to stay in pipetting,
no,
that's
no,
all right.
no. I would love to move back up to titration. It would be good.
You know, this ham sandwich, it's not good. Didn't you used to cure ham?
Yeah, well, it smells like you're using boar's head.
I am using boar's head.
Yeah, I mean, boar's head is good fresh, but it really doesn't keep. That's why, I cure my, yes, guilty as charged. I cure my own. You want to try? I have the other half of the sandwich.
You cured your own ham and brought that sandwich. I would love to try it.
Yeah. You can have the rest.
It's so good.
I appreciate. Well, I cured it using a lot of what I learned here.
Darryl, I don't usually do this because I feel like it's crossing another very important professional line, but I, as a wealthy business owner, have a lot of side investments that I make, including the cured meat industry.
I don't know. Curing ham has always been something I do for myself.
Well, no pressure, but 3 choices now lay before you. You can stay in pipetting.
I'll cure ham. I'll cure ham. I don't know. I've tried so many things with my life. Journalism, gambling machine, chemical engineering, and
finance,
but what have I always done? Beneath and behind and above it all, I've always cured ham. We could draw up something official, but if this is permissible physical contact, you have a deal.
I'll make an exception. You got it. This is your dream, hey?
Yes, it is. I thought it was sunk. I thought I was drowned. I didn't think that luck would come my way.
Perfect pork sandwiches. That's what I like to invest in. And you, Darryl, you've got porky potential. And I think I can count on you.
I thought I was sinking, but I've learned how to swim. Perfect pork sandwiches, that's who I am. Life's paths are so scary and winding, but through it all I've kept it together with intestinal lining. Perfect pork sandwiches. Perfect pork sandwiches. Curing ham, that's who I am. It's pork sandwiches.
Should we shake again?
I'll get started immediately.
Get to it.
see, we all met in the waiting room and realized we all knew you in a different way when we were applying to work for your curery. And we decided we want you to hire all of us together.
We know you probably planned to only hire one of the four of us, but now we're telling you, you have to hire all four of us, whether you like it or not.
Your former coworker,
Hey, man.
the one who fired you, the wife of the husband of the one who fired you, your former boss.
Yeah, this is a hell of a
I-
way to negotiate.
what can I say now? I'm eating crow.
And we just want to be eating more.
I can't pipette anymore. I can't do it. I will never fire anyone again if I don't have to hear pipette potato one more time. I am
Okay, so I have already made some hires.
No.
Yes.
No.
They're
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the interview.
We'll be back.
But they do handle all the pipetting that we need done.
So you hired them. Okay, I was thinking maybe you hired an HR person. You need an HR person?
I do. I do need an HR person.
All right.
And I need a head for the chemical engineering department to scale up our curing.
I can do it.
And I need a swimmer.
If anything gets lost in those vats, I'm your man.
I have a wide skill set.
Well, good, because you're my right hand.
I know you thought that you were sinking, but it's funny because realistically, the whole time you were kind of like lifting us up.
It didn't feel like it at the time.
You thought you felt like you were drowning.
That's how it
And it's
felt.
because we were standing on your shoulders.
And then you lifted all of us up and everybody came out of the water.
You think I could have been so happy if Mr. Hofstra didn't make me happy? If you didn't make Mr. Hofstra happy?
It's a chain.
I thought I was sinking, but I was reaching for the stars. I thought I was sinking, but I was reaching for the stars.
And now the stars are reaching for you. We want to work for you.
The stars are reaching for me. You want to work for me. I thought I was sinking, but I was reaching for the stars. I thought I was sinking, but I was reaching for the stars. I thought I was sinking, but the stars were already ours. Stars want to work for
Beats of your heart.